Hey, how's it going, everybody? I don't know if it says I'm live yet or not. Uh-oh, what did I just do? See, my camera's on. All right, are you bearing with me? I'm sure you are. Oh, man, I swallowed on a choked. Holy crap. Okay. What I'm trying to do is get to the chat, guys. That's what I'm trying to do. Didn't open it before. I was just watching. She sells. So, just to give you guys an update, because this is all of us, we are at 383 subscribers. 383. We got 7 people in here. Golly gee, that was quick. Here we go. It's opening up chat. Da, 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 da. All right, there it is. And then we'll get Miss Amelia in. Okay, there she is. Great. Hi, Hickory Springs. Jan Parrish, best friend in thread. Hello, hello. All right, everybody. Let's go ahead and get Miss Amelia. Remember how to do this. That song is always in my head for some reason. Okay, this Hangout's live. You see that hair right there? Yeah. There it is. I'm not going to pull it out, though, because every hair is sacred at this point. We'll just leave it. Let's go and invite Miss Amelia. Crap. What do I put on there? Just Amelia Sells, or how do I do this? I can't remember. Add names or email addresses. I'll send it to your Facebook. What I'll do, I think. Copy. Control C. Control C. I'm just talking my way through this, guys. Feel free to talk amongst yourself in the chat there. All right, that's that. Facebook. I'm working on it. I'm working on it. Day. So it's snowing out there, and it's just not big flakes, but it's sticking to the ground and to the roofs. It's kind of neat. I don't mind it because I'm down here. Come on, computer, you can work, baby. Do it for me. Holy buckets. All right, here we go. Where are you? Okay. Oh, I should just look over here in the chat. You should be over there. Amelia, there you are. I forgot that was your last name. All right, ready? All right, there you go, my friend. You are up. I did send that link to her via Facebook. Would you like to come on here too, Val? More than welcome. Best friend in thread. Anybody that wants to come on live, man. We're just gonna be working. Yeah, that'd be good. That would be good. So does that mean you parked the motorcycle then? Todd. Hey, how you doing? I know, isn't that crazy, Thrifty Esme? I know. I was like, dang, how could that happen? But that does happen. So, and you're new, right? So thank you very much for being here. Oh, you're at work. Okay. Good, good, good. Well, will you just do your thing? You listen in, and Amelia will be here directly, I think. I guess I should go over to that channel, huh? Okay, what does it say? Okay, close. Okay, that's still open. Got 10 people viewing. Minimize. What do I got here? Okay, that's that. All right, everybody's good. You're at work too, but as long as the boss doesn't call. No, don't be getting in trouble. Hey, what's up, CM? Thanks for stopping in. I appreciate it. For sure.
Hello.
Oh, hey, I hear trouble. Where's that coming from? Troublemakers. Dun, dun, dun. No, that's not her. Wait, let's see. I hear her. There she is. Trouble. I knew I heard trouble.
Does it look good? Can you guys hear me?
I can hear you now.
Okay.
Yeah. All right. Get on up. I don't have anything prepared down here, so we'll just go ahead and do it.
I am listing.
You're listing, huh? Man, for some reason I can't seem to do that when I'm live. I can't make my fingers feel.
I just save them as a draft.
Oh, okay.
And then at the end, I go back and recheck everything.
All right. I was gonna say, 'cause I don't know if I trust myself. All right. That's pretty clear, huh? It looks clear on this end. I don't know how it looks on YouTube, but
Yeah, it looks pretty good.
a little too clear.
No, it's not wine. I wish it was wine Hickory Springs. It's actually like wheatgrass water. So far from wine.
That's it. All right. Oh, look good. All right. Awesome. Hey, be promoted. How you doing? Thanks for being here. Good. Grass, water. I guess so. Billy's drinking it.
Well,
Does it give you an energy boost or something?
it has a lot of vitamins in it. It's actually, I'm too cheap to buy like the stuff that makes the water. I use wheatgrass powder, which it's the same thing. It just doesn't dissolve as well. So it's kind of at the end it gets, but it don't taste that bad.
I did. I was like, um,
Yeah.
I was watching something. I don't know what it was, but it was talking about elephants and animals like horses and stuff that big that we've harnessed their energy to use for farming and this and that. Horses and cows and donkeys, whatever. But these big animals are all vegetarians, and they get everything they need from that. So made me kind of think twice about the pork chops I like to eat and stuff like that.
Yeah. Well, I'm actively I would be drinking my green juice, but when I'm out, I drink wheatgrass water because I'm going to make some tonight, but I ran out yesterday, so.
I am a pork chop. I don't do it too often. I don't have pork chops too often, but maybe once or twice a month.
I like um I like pork chops if they're like a certain way. I have to have them a certain way. If not, I can't. I don't really enjoy them that much.
Yeah, I overcook mine. I mean, I like cook them because I just I don't know. I get grossed out about chicken too. Chicken and pork, I just cook overcook. So I did get a return yesterday,
Yeah.
and I was pretty shocked. But it was not my fault. So I got to try and get a hold of this guy because it says return to sender, insufficient address, unable to forward return to sender. And it looks like it sat there for a while, they said. So I couldn't remember
Mhm.
what it was. I opened it up. It was one of those Billy Bass singing fishes. So now
Mhm.
I need to get a hold of that dude. At
Why
some
don't
point.
you just? Are you going to like contact them, ask them for a new address, or
Yep. Yep. I'll just send him an email or
what?
something.
Because can't you also cancel due to inefficient address if
I don't know.
it's got returned?
I,
I don't know.
I
I
don't
don't.
know.
I had that
I
once,
don't
and
understand.
the guy didn't put his apartment number in, and he messed in the address. He didn't put it in, and he's like, "Well, you didn't put my apartment number." I'm like, "It's not like I could know what your apartment number is if you don't give it to me."
Right. Sorry, my psychic abilities are on the fritz.
God. Yeah, wine sounds really good right now, actually. I had wine for a while.
Funny story about wine.
Hmm.
There was one time back at band camp. No, this was, gosh, how long ago was this? Probably '07. Because I actually don't even know if I had my party list yet, but I know MySpace was the thing whenever that was because I was sitting there on MySpace and my mom had come up and she brought several bottles of wine. And so I was drinking this red wine. I'm like, I felt all warm and fuzzy after the first bottle, felt good. So then, being a dodo, I cracked open the second bottle, and I guess I probably made it halfway through that one, and I just got stupid. Like I said, there's a reason that I don't drink because it makes me dumb.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Yeah,
I know that feeling.
yeah. So
I don't go drink. I don't drink that often, but when I do, yeah.
yeah, yeah, I definitely am not trying to come off as a saint. I've definitely had my share of partying. It's just that as I got older, I guess I just mellowed a lot.
Hmm. Well, I turned when I was 20. I turned 21 in Korea,
Okay.
and soju's a thing over there, and oh my goodness. Soju, it's like it's a clear alcohol, but it doesn't really have a taste to it. It tastes a little bit like alcohol, but it really kind of just tastes like water. So they
Okay.
mix it with like Kool-Aid, and you can't taste it hardly. It's dangerous. Like that is a dangerous alcohol. Like an alcohol you can't taste is a dangerous alcohol, and it's so cheap. It's like you could get 1.5 liters for 5,000 won, which is like $5. So yeah, it kind of sucked though because when I came back, I really didn't know. I never really drank a lot before I moved over there or anything, but I didn't really. All the drinks I like were Korean, so but
All right. Well, I'm doing this listing challenge thing, so I suppose I should take pictures for that. Meaning I got to pick items. Well, we have a $20 starting point. I got to pick something that's I can flip and make more than 20 bucks off, like 60 or 70, and then flip that money, use that once that thing sells. I've never done a listing challenge, so I'm still trying to figure it out, but I got to pick something that's I pay no more than 20 bucks for, but that's going to have a good resale value.
what do
Let's
you do? What? What's the challenge you're in?
Oh, okay. So there's this guy named Joe Clay. He has a YouTube called my brain, Merch University,
Yeah, I
and Heather.
know.
Yeah. So Heather Smith and I are doing this challenge with him to list something and then just keep flipping that money that off that one product over and over and over to the end of the month.
Kind of
And at
like
the end of the month, everybody wins, I guess, or somebody wins. I don't know. It's just something to
kind of like
challenge
the
yourself.
paperclip theory. Like you start out with something small, then you just keep adding, like going with that.
Yep. Let's see if we can turn 20 into 1,000
Yeah.
or whatever.
Oh, that's cool.
You know? So I got to try and find something. Oh, I should throw one of those mobiles up there, huh? But no way, Jose. Let me turn this way. Let's see what that looks like. Walk over there and look, and you guys can still see. Let's see. Okay, so okay, I'm gonna go back in there real quick, guys.
What's everybody doing today? Are you guys listening or taking photos?
All right. Well, I found my item. I hate to do it. I hate to sell it, but I like to win too. So I'm gonna start off with my boombox that I've been sitting on for about a year, and it's never been listed. Never been pictured. Actually, I got to clean it, and we're gonna put it up there and see what I can get out of it. It's not a high dollar one. It's probably like $75 or something. But I paid what was it, $10 for this about a year ago. So I caught the squat right about here. That way you guys can see what I'm doing and we can talk. I'm gonna grab my I use my wife's makeup wipes to clean stuff because it works. Fine.
Oh, that's great. Best friend in your thread that you just started selling.
I should bring this so I can see. Close this and put the chat on. I only started selling on eBay part-time. Cool. I should say attempting. Well, at least you started. And that's half the battle right there. I usually just tear a piece off of one of these makeup cleaners, put the other piece back, because a little goes a long way. Smell good too. Oh yeah. It's so sad to see this go, man. But I know I can't get attached to things. And ever since I bought this radio, I've never taken the time to clean it up like this because I knew that if I cleaned it, I was going to list it, and I didn't want to do that.
Yeah. I have a
What's the
few.
longest? Are there things? Well, I know, Amelia, you're right. There are things that you find that are hard to get rid of, man. Right?
Oh yeah. I have a sentimental item that I have never got rid of. Really sentimental. Well, it is. It's the very first thing I thrifted for resale.
Is it your giraffe?
What? No, it's
That
the very first thing I thrifted for resale. and it's a cup, and I still have it listed. I should get rid of it, but I'm not going to, because
it'll sell one of these days. Everything does eventually. Hey, Amelia, were you? Yeah, you were in the first show, right?
Mm-hmm.
Can't see the chat from there. Hang on. The bearded picker. Oh, okay. Welcome to my job, bearded picker. I do eBay part time. Yeah, he does. Part time in a big way. Man, that Amazon is awesome, dude. I need to maybe get in. Eat, breath, and breathe and sleep. From what I could tell. Yeah, he does. Okay, Alma. Val. We'll see you later. Take care. Yeah, I can't see the chat from over here, guys, so I'm missing you all. I'll stand up here every once in a while. Maybe I should just list all my boom boxes, man, and just do that. That would probably be the smartest thing to do. But yeah, because I don't listen to this one very much anymore. I did when I first got it, then because it was the first one I found, and then I started finding more and more and more. So kind of got just left to gather dust. That's not cool, man. So this has the line in right and left. It has detachable speakers, a 5-way graphic equalizer, which is a pretty big deal, I think. All right. Hey there. There. Oh my goodness. There. Hey, Scott, I don't know if Joni's watching, but hi, Joni.
Okay. I don't know why there's like 2 of me popped up now down in your view thing.
2 of you.
My internet went out. Yeah, look on your Hangouts.
Okay.
There's like two of me. Popped up. Crazy.
Some things I do hold on purpose. Like I said on Halloween stuff since last year, and then when it came to listed, I listed it, and like none of it sold, so I gave it all away. So she's getting a PT scan, okay, and a brain scan. I'm in the lobby. Okay, good. Here, let's say a quick prayer. All right, buddy. She's gonna be good. She's gonna be good. Uh-oh. There you go. Let me see what else I held on to. Yeah, winter clothes, like if sweaters and stuff, and maybe that doesn't make sense because, I know stuff's supposed to sell year round, but like I find myself holding on to long sleeves, heavy stuff, wool, jackets, stuff like that. I'll hold off on listing, which, like I said, I don't quote me on that. I don't know if it's right, wrong, or otherwise, but just
I
basically because I hadn't gotten the spirit hadn't moved me to list that particular item yet, I guess. And who was it talking about toys? Joanna Parrish. Yeah. Trying to burn through her clothes so she gets to the toys. When I get to that point, I just pick up some toys and start listing, man, or start picturing. Because if I lose my motivation and stop having fun while I'm doing what I'm doing, then it's a heck of a lot harder. And because we have the luxury of working from home and doing what we do, we're not obligated to stay with any one task. If we're not happy doing that task, yeah, you'll go back to it, but move, do something else. Get your groove back, and then go back to it. But that's just me.
I list things usually like right away.
Dude. Yeah, sometimes I do, like those bras I did. I got those all knocked out in a couple days. And after it was all said and done, I never want to look at another bra.
But I do have like a big like overstock of stuff too. But like when that's like stuff I get at auctions and um, when I get a lot of stuff at once. Just for the like when it's cold and stuff, I don't like going anywhere. But when I like am thrifting stuff, I usually try to list that as fast as I can, the new stuff. So I have a stock of stuff when I get a lot at once. But
Yeah. I want to say hi to a couple people that popped in. Groove Master resellers. Yes, Phil, you did hear me say groove. I had to get my groove back. And we've got Power of God in here. What's up, Chosen? How you doing, sir? What are you up to? I'm back working, man. This is what we do. What did I come over here for?
no idea.
Oh, I know what I need. A power cord. I really messed over here. Quick AC cord for that boomer box. I've got one here somewhere. Just like this. Borrow the one off of this. In there. Alrighty. So dig through here. That's not one. Look at that. Look at that mess, Phil. Is that ridiculous or what? I need to sit down and go through my wires and arrange them one day.
Like, sorry. I think we all have wires that are all messy like that.
Man, there's a charger for the vintage original Palm Pilot. Look at that.
I'm sorry. He's like holding this big massive. Oh, wires.
Alrighty then. I know I've got the cord here somewhere. Don't want to take a picture without it. That doesn't look good. But I might have to. And then I'll just state in the description that you will be receiving a cord. You're more than welcome to come and dig through my cords. Alright, let's put this right there. There it goes. Who's talking? Oh, that's me, man. You spent years on tackling your cords. Yeah. Okay, I'm caught up on the chat. Amelia's talking to Todd. Are we silent, guys? Can you hear me? Am I talking to myself? What happened? Oh no, you're there. Oh, Todd is presenting, so you don't see Amelia.
Me?
Okay, so if I ever shut up, then you'll be able to see her. That's probably what it is.
Hello.
Hello, I'm looking for you. Hold on there. I don't know what I did. Oh, we're gonna go like this. Put it on you. So it's on you, not me.
Sorry.
There we go.
On Hangouts.
There.
So
We're
there's
good, right?
neither one of us are presented. Because I always do that too. I present somebody, like one person the whole time
Right.
on
What do I have it on
accident.
here? I don't know what I have it on right now. Okay. Well, we'll leave it on Amelia because
Well, if you just click off the boxes and make sure there's no white square around either one of us.
no. Okay. Yes, I'm a rookie over here, bearded. I'm sure you're sitting there just laughing, going, "Oh, geez, this guy." Okay, here. I didn't do it. Wait. Present to everyone. Profile. Eject. Mute.
Just click off of that. Like click on the screen, I think. Like, and there shouldn't be is there a white box around you or me? Like a little
Now
thin
there's a
white
white
box.
box around me.
Okay. So click off and see if click off like on the video, see if that white box disappears.
Goodness gracious, Todd. My finger must be having problems with my fingerprints or something. Okay.
Yeah, the main screen.
I know I've done it before. Got 12 people going, "What is this guy doing?"
It's not really that big a deal. You can present yourself. I mean, if they know
No.
what There you go. Yeah, tap your picture once and it will stop presenting.
Oh, okay. Once. Oh, there you go. Bada bing,
There you
bada
go.
boom. Who said that? That was awesome. Thank
The
you.
bearded picker.
See, I knew it. He's probably just, I can picture it. He had his head down. He was going like this, shaking his head at me. I know it. I also have to stand up here like this and check it out. Oh, now I gotta pull the chat.
You're tired of laughing.
I was tired. Yeah, well, good. I'm glad you got a good chuckle out of it. That's why I say, man, try and break up the monotony of people's day, because that's like when I do go somewhere, like when I see a cashier or a waitress or whatever, I like to give them a little bit of a hard time. Make them laugh, make them smile. That's how my dad used to do it, and it just changes people's days, I think. And I call it giving them a hard time. It's not really giving them a hard time. It's just having fun. Caroline's like, "Dad, why do you do that? You talk to everybody everywhere you go. Why do you do that?" Well, I don't know, because I don't get out much. So when I do talk to someone, that's what I talk to.
I know, I'm like that too. I always talk to everybody. And my husband's always like, "Why do you do that? You don't know that person." I'm like, "I don't care."
You're only a stranger until I meet you. Until I'm done. Until I shut up.
Like I'll be at the bins and I'll be talking. Like people, like when I'm at the bins and like people are like really surprised when you're nice to them. If I feel like,
Really?
yeah, like
Huh.
sometimes when I'm digging through like a bin and I see somebody picking up like small things, like a certain type of thing, and if I come across them, I'll pick them up and then I'll hand it to them because I'm already digging through there, and I get I'll give them to. I gave like he was looking for these like little people toys, and I gave them to this guy that I seen looking for him. He's like, "Well, thank you." He's like, and then later on, he's like, "That was so nice." I'm like, "Well, I was already digging through it. It's not like I was. It wasn't a new bin, so it wasn't like I wasn't like rushing through it. It was just kind of relaxing digging, and I'm like people kind of are surprised when you're nice to them there. I'm like, well, that's how I am. And then my
Must be.
husband, he's always like, I seen you talking to those people. You don't even know them. I'm like, yeah, but it's nice to make conversation, don't you think? Like, I don't know.
I gotta say bye to Phil. He's headed to the UPS or to the post office and to the bank. Woohoo! All right. Todd, when you list that boombox, add a movie prop in the title. Works every time. I will. Britta Picker says, I only know how to fix it because I've done the same thing. Experience is a good teacher. Absolutely. That's usually the way I learn my lessons is the hard way, firsthand, and you never forget. Like, I won't do that again, or I will do that again, one of the two. This thing is a little more love than I thought, but I will. Okay. YouTube has a dress code. Do you know how expensive those little people toys are? If depends. I mean, if you have a whole set, or if you have some old ones, there's certain ones that are worth something. It's weird, I kept hearing that the Littlest Pet Shop things was a thing. Heather was like, yeah, I've got 1 million views or a bunch of views on this one video and blah, blah, blah. So I dug out my Littlest Pet Shops, a whole lot of them. I mean, there was like 17 or something. And I listed them. And after all was said and done, I'm a dummy. And I forgot to put a reserve on it. No reserve. It was a free for all. Somebody won all those Littlest Pet Shops and accessories for like $15. And I was sad, but it was my fault, man. I just I did not put a reserve on it, and that's what I get. So I won't do that again. Man, I've got a serious delay going on. Are you still there?
Yeah, I'm still
Okay.
there. I'll be right back though.
Okay.
I'm gonna run into my kitchen real quick, so
This all the way forward.
mute myself just to make sure the dogs don't bark or something.
My dress code is a t-shirt, hat, shorts, and maybe khakis. Below 60. Man, I just wear this because it's for my own mental thing. I feel if I'm like this, I can be business mentally. I walk out. I've been outside of the house for a total of like 12 minutes today. My neighbors are probably like, "What the heck? You got a trench coat on and everything." Yes, I do. Um, but yeah, I think that beep 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 just meant that what's his name went live. Let's see, not what's his name. What's his name? Oh, come on, brain. Bonafide. Bonafide. I think just went live. But that's cool. That's good. All right. Uh, is this thing cleaned up enough? Not feeling it, man. It doesn't look clean enough. What am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Let's see here. Dun, dun, dun. Oh no, this is frozen, so chat's not even moving now. Dang, Todd. And then I'm behind. That's okay. Move that forward. The truth. Yes, hurry up and get there. Yeah. Yes, think I should add some cassette tapes with this thing, since it is a cassette player, to add value, or no? I can do that. said a hip hop, hip to the hippie to the hop, and it don't stop. All right. There's some kind of a probably hairspray, man. It's probably Aquanet from the 80s that's on there. I'm looking at. No, I don't know. Friends. How many of us have them? Friends. Ones we can depend on. Friends. Before we go any further, let's be friends to worry you every day. Well, looks like it's pretty good. It's kind of a matte black finish to it. So it looks like it's showing smudges, fingerprint smears and whatnot. And my friends, that just is not good. So, holy crap, Scott, I just thought of something. My buddy lives down there now in Huntsville, Alabama. I bought a house down there. And he told me he's only about an hour away from Graceland. Is that right? Oh, he appeared to pick her, be right back. All right, well, yeah, I heard that where y'all live is only like an hour and a half, maybe from Graceland. That's crazy. I'd have one of those frequent flyer passes or frequent visitors. Do, 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 do. Well, I should be using a Q-tip.
Okay, I'm back.
Back. All right. And I should be using a Q-tip. Whoa.
What kimchi? John. Hmm?
So, Amelia, when you're eating Chinese food at home, do you use chopsticks or do you use a fork?
I use a fork. I used to use chopsticks when we lived in Korea, quite a bit actually, when we ate out.
Well, I suppose because you're there, it wasn't a big deal to you. I always try to use chopsticks when I have Chinese food, and I have always jokingly said, but I truly mean it, that if I'm gonna eat Chinese food, I want the full experience. So I use chopsticks.
Yeah. Some they don't have a lot of Chinese places around here don't really usually have.
Really? I had
It's
bought,
weird.
gosh, I bet 6 pair of chopsticks. They're really nice bamboo ones. I mean, they were really nice at the thrift store, new in the bag, whatever. And I was using them here at the house, and then Caroline was really into making different slimes and stuff, and she was using them as her stirrers. So no more.
Nope.
We got
Yeah.
slime of every color and shade and texture upstairs. Later, I told her we should start selling that stuff, man. But I guess you can go to the store and buy it. But all right, Joe Clay and Heather Reseller. I don't know if you guys are here or not, but here's my one item, my $10 boombox that we're gonna flip into whatever. I'll have to look it up. It's a RXC31 Panasonic. I bet you this came out in about 89. I don't know. I have to look it up. About 89, and I bet you it'll go for 59 to 79, depending. But I have to look it up. Dude, oh, crap, my phone's ringing. Date on this thing? hear my phone. Somebody go get it. All right. All right, back, guys. I'll run up and grab the fuse.
Okay. I'm sorry, I had myself on mute because I'm eating popcorn. Okay.
Sure who this is. Okay, so.
-1. You have reached a non-working number. Announcement for.
Okay, so my phone is ringing. I answer it, and I missed the call, so I call it back, and it's a non-working number. How does that work?
Probably election stuff. I've been getting texts all day.
I did fire up the lava lamp. In the event that we have intermission, we're ready to go.
This is size large.
Now, I guess I should look at. I just realized we have
What?
no logs in chat. Danger, danger. Let's fix it. Whoa. This is Todd. Yeah. This. Okay, we've got Cindy. We're gonna go ahead and do this. Uh-oh. Get him.
He's barking because I have popcorn and he wants some.
Oh. I thought he was doing his job.
Yeah, because he's like, of course, I'm kind of feeding him little pieces of it. So it's my fault.
Hard to figure that part out because it's all delayed. That delay really messes me up.
Do you have YouTube open when you do these things?
I've got YouTube open right now so I can see the chat.
Why don't you pop it out?
Because I'm not that smart.
I always pop mine out and then I split my screen to have the chat on one side and the other side. That way I don't have to go back and forth. Because I would get confused, I think.
There's you. Oh. Okay, so this is live. Well, I don't need to be that big, so make it too small. I can't fit my head in the picture. Like this. You know what I wish I had? I wish I had like an audio chat, like it would talk to me. I suppose that wouldn't be very good though.
Well, if it was in your headphones, that wouldn't be too bad. Like if you had headphones on.
Right.
And other
Then you
people
could just
couldn't hear it.
Right. Okay. I think I'm just not going to worry about that part of it. We'll just leave the chat up. And, take a picture or something. Todd. Live working show, and we're how long into this already? Right. Bonafide Hustler is live. Cool.
Kimchi, stop. You don't. No more. I have no more popcorn. All gone. He's like, you lie. I know you're lying.
I have to go like this to Violet. Go like this to show her that my hands are empty. I'm like, I don't have anything. She doesn't believe me.
Yeah.
Click. So today, after I jammed that sandwich down real quick. Usually, after a smoker eats a meal, they'll go out and smoke, right? I didn't. I said, don't go. But I didn't. And that was pretty huge for me, man. Just say, no, you're not going to do it. Even though that's what you do every time. And right now, you're done. Not going to do it. I didn't. So, I guess, I'll keep that up. Yeah, keep it up.
You ready, Kimchi?
And that is a clean battery compartment.
That's
Good.
always good.
Yeah, I don't think it's ever had batteries in it.
Here, Bubba.
Yeah, that's pretty much it. So I will
Ready?
move this like this. I'm going to list it.
I have a treat thrower.
I'm sorry, you have a what?
Treat thrower.
Oh, yeah.
For a dog treat thrower, it launches them, keeps them pretty entertained for a while. These kimchi.
Joanna says, my mom found 2 twin bed frames at an auction, really cheap for my kids. Turns out they're California twins. Thinking about selling them locally. What do you think? 2 twin frames. Is it just the frames, or is it with the headboards too? I don't know. What is a frame worth as far as metal-wise, Amelia?
I don't know. Probably not too much metal-wise.
Didn't you used to scrap?
Yeah. Unless it's really heavy duty or something, which helped me really calculate everything. Just get back. But if it's a normal frame, they're pretty lightweight metal. Unless it's like brass. But I've never. What's a Californian twin? Is that like a?
Must be a larger twin because I've heard a California King, and a California King is a little bit wider. Or is it longer? I don't know.
Yeah. I would sell them. Because you get more probably. Is a California twin like I'm digitized?
Yeah, you sound like the Matrix.
Is that better?
We'll know when you talk.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah, it sounds better.
Okay. Is it like a dorm twin? Like a
It's
college
longer than a
twin?
twin. No.
College twin? They put in dorm rooms?
$220. Man, this day's going by fast. Dang it. How does that happen?
I don't know.
Okay, so this thing's called a RXC31. Go ahead and list it.
Oh, vintage. You can try. I would try. No harm in trying. To list them on like I don't know, Facebook. I don't really do local sales, so because people I don't know how it is now, but they used to get kind of perturbed when you resold stuff on Facebook like that you got like at the thrift store or whatever.
Yeah, it's silly, isn't it?
Yeah.
Okay, so there's there's 2 up there. One's $45.99 plus $39.30 shipping. One is $45.83 plus $75.26. Oh my god, shipping from Canada. So we'll look at their pictures, see how clean they are. Because this is the other fun part here is I like to snoop a little bit, see what they got going on. If it wasn't sideways, that would sure be good. Oh, nice. People crack me up, man. They get their feet in the picture and everything. Their socks, bent antennas.
Yeah.
Come.
It
So
would
that's the
cost.
difference. Oh, I'm sorry. A bit of a cost to ship. Yes, it would.
You could do local pickup, I guess, though, on eBay. I'm trying to figure out how to ship the 22-pound dollhouse set I have kit.
That pirate ship thing, I would think, maybe, huh?
Yeah, I think it's gonna be about the same no matter what. I haven't looked into the bag rate because I could get a bag that big to put it in, but it's still gonna be about the same. So
Have you sold it already, or you're just preparing
no,
yourself?
it's huge. It's like it's about 30 inches long. It's a kit. It's not done, but it's like 30 inches long. I don't know, like uh 12, 15 inches wide, maybe a little bit smaller. And so it's just real long, but it's like 22 pounds because it's all wood.
Right.
And I paid up for it quite a bit. So I really want to get it sold. And I need to get it listed for Christmas in case somebody wants to like buy somebody a dollhouse kit.
Yeah. Sure. Huh. You ever sell any Furbies?
Yes, I did. I sold one like in one day of listing it for like $20 or something. Crazy like that. It was an older one from the 90s. Yeah, sorry.
Come here, Kimchi. Come here, Kimchi. Come here.
He's very
Come here.
impatient.
Come here, Kimchi. Amelia's gonna give you a treat. Come on, you want some treats? That's mean.
Yeah.
Jeez, Todd. Crystal says she would ship that FedEx. Hi, Crystal. How are you, young lady?
I don't have anywhere to ship FedEx near me though. Unless you
Hey, I
talk
like
about
that.
Ooh, cha-ching.
Cha-ching me. What do you got there? I didn't know if I was ever going to sell this thing. It's a Simply Vera by Vera Wang blouse. Go ahead and grab it. Is it over here? No, it's not. Which means it's in a tote. So, here we go. Digging in, folks. Set this right here. Like that. Should work. Green. Okay. See, so this is where the whole skew thing comes into play, because I don't have it skewed, and I have women's totes. 1, 2, 3. I think I got 4 or 5 women's totes, and it's in there somewhere.
Yep.
So,
Skews are awesome.
we'll get lucky. Get lucky.
Get him, Kimchi.
Aha! Boom!
They're out there.
When that
Go.
that should be it. Let's double check it. There it is. Just a little top.
Oh, that was fast to find it.
Yeah. Sometimes I get lucky, man.
Mm-hmm.
But also, like I was saying in the earlier show, is if you touch your stuff enough, then you always know where it's at, you know? Or if you're always handling your inventory or whatever, moving it,
Yeah.
or opening totes to look inside or whatever. All right, let's go and ship this off to that lady so that'll make her really happy. Could go for a rock star, man. I'm starting to fade out a little bit. Go
Oh, yeah.
grab some coffee.
I know I need coffee, but I'm out of creamer. I do have milk, but I don't really drink a lot of dairy, so.
I saw yesterday you said that you ran out of milk and you used what? Milk and Hershey syrup. Is that right? Is that you?
No.
Maybe I was dreaming it. I don't know.
What is it? I'm trying to think. I used to use like agave. Now I use like coconut creamer or
Yeah.
almond. Which I don't know how good almond is, but I like the coconut.
My wife just brought home some of that hazelnut and some caramel macchiato.
But that's good.
Yeah, I like my coffee black, man. I'm easy. I'm simple. I'm a simple kind. Why do I gotta sing everything I think, man? Help me with that, Amelia.
I don't know.
I'm like, hey, that's a song. That's a song.
Yes, Cindy. I call we call them Coco Mocos here from what's that off of? Is it off Santa Claus? I don't know. But half hot chocolate, half coffee. Mm-hmm. Delicious.
You could put some hot chocolate in your coffee. I mean, that sounds even good right now. Just some hot chocolate. Crystal says, pumpkin spice every day.
I don't have sugar in my house right now.
Is this? Minimize this. Go like this. Open this up. I need to go to Lowe's or Menards and pick up at least two ceiling tiles, because when I had a leak, it made huge holes in my roof, and it looks all freaking Sanford and Son ghetto style over here. But yeah, I just gotta go buy new ones, and they're like $5. But for me, I gotta go into town, and that means going into town and seeing a whole bunch of people.
Mm-hmm.
We'll save that trip for the next time.
When we bought this house, this room didn't have a ceiling.
Yeah.
All the tiles had been ripped up. So my husband decided decided to put a false ceiling in, and instead of buying the rails, he's like, "Oh, we'll just staple them to the rafters." I'm like, "Whatever."
Oh my god.
So he put one staple in each tile. Well, I was nailing something up in the other room, and we had just moved in. I heard just not even that loud of a thunk, just like something fell, and I thought one of
It
the
just floated.
cats had got into the cardboard box or whatever, a cardboard box that we were moving and knocked it over. Well, I walk into this room because this used to be our bedroom, and I open the door, and all of the ceiling tiles had fell. And so now they're really, really like messed up, and of course, we just stapled them back up because if I was going to go buy the rails, I would get new ceiling tiles because they're so messed up. They're starting to fall again, I think, but it's whatever.
Yeah. It looks like a lot of work, man. This whole basement has a drop ceiling. And it looks like it goes up another 2 feet, it looks like.
Well, we have the 1 foot tiles. Here, this
Oh, I got you.
this
Yep.
ceiling goes all the way up to the very top of the house.
Okay.
Because it has a peak, like it's a small house that has peak roofs, and it used to go all the way to the very top. Because the wallpaper, when it was down, is all the way to the top of the ceiling. Because it's an old house.
Right. This house that we bought was built in 1959.
I don't know how old what this house is really, but like on the paperwork it says 1890.
Nice.
And it was moved here, so who knows? It was moved here when Allen was moved to be a railroad town. When it was made to be a railroad town, it was moved. The town was moved closer to the railroad, of course.
Mhm.
But it's been added on so many times. Like it's like it's an interesting different house, that's for sure.
Yeah.
It was cheap. That's the main reason why we got it.
Going to Arlington, Virginia. How about that? And did you find any more cards, Todd? No. Yeah. She's gonna be somebody's baby tonight. Try to smile eyes, but I can't get her out of my sight.
Trying to decide what to have for supper tonight, what I should make. Good morning. Marie's in the chat.
Hi, Maria. Oh, wait. Maria. Got to be somebody's baby. She must be somebody's baby. 'Cause she's so fine.
What do I feel like eating? Well, I have Marie asked, I have a meal plan list, so I always go off it. And really none of it sounds that great.
So I'm gonna have what are you gonna have then?
I don't know. I have my choices are burritos with rice, veggie pasta, brats, chicken. They're like chicken and spinach brats. A salad of some sort, sauteed veggies with rice, hobo soup, a quiche, or breakfast for supper.
Dang, a lot of choices.
I know. If I don't make a meal plan, I am like clueless to what to have for supper because we don't have like hold on, my phone's reading.
Throw it in there. How much is this gonna weigh, guys? I'm gonna say it's gonna weigh 5.5 ounces. That's if you leave my place, won't you close my door? Don't forget what I told you. I won't be no more. 4.5 ounces, 5 ounces. Another shoulder to cry up on. I just wanna use your love. Yeah. All right, it's $2.79. Buy it. I mean, purchase. Is the chat frozen or am I seeing things? Are you there, Amelia? Holy crap. Did I lose everybody? Oh no. What about salad? Yep. Todd, what? 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 Can you guys still hear me? Is this still going on here, man? Okay, you see me. Okay. Let me go try and find Amelia. She hiding? Where's she at? Girl, hey Amelia, you must have your thing on mute, man. Cause I'm all alone. I can feel it. Are you there? Yes, I betcha. Oh, you're on the phone. Okay. I got you. Okay. 5 ounces. It just got really quiet down here. I'm thinking, man, I know it's quiet. I'm talking to myself, but what's going on here? All right. Thank you, Marty, for bringing me up to speed. Listen here, Sonny. No, what is that? On Lady and the Tramp, where that beaver, and he has that thing wrapped around his head. I think it's a beaver. I can't remember how that works. Anyway, let's go ahead and ship this, print the postage. Already bought it, print. Come on, Todd. See, the thing about getting up at 4 o'clock in the morning, it's great. But by right now, I've almost been up 12 hours, so I'm starting to like, ugh, ugh. So that's why by 8 o'clock, I'm like, ugh. So if you do see me live or you see me on someone's show and it's after 8, yeah, it's late. And I wasn't always like that. It's my wife that I used to be a night owl. I'd stay up all night. But my wife, she goes to bed early and gets up early. And so there you go. Go ahead and print for me. 2:40. I need to get upstairs and unlock that door from Miss Caroline. Back over here to the chat. A lot of back and forth, huh? Yeah. My chat keeps, or my screen keeps going way back. It stalls. I'm lost when it comes to the YouTube world, y'all. Well, hello, Life Kimberly. I am glad that you're here. Don't be afraid to ask any questions. Not new to the reseller world. Awesome. Well, then you can come on here and you can show us how it's done because I am a newbie. I've only been selling on eBay for 2 years. So I consider that still a pretty new guy, compared to a lot of people. But right on. Thanks. I'm glad you're here. Did you find me from Wade's show last night? Okay. It's almost time to go grab some coffee. I'm up early, bed late. You go to bed early. Oh, you're up early and you go to bed late? Well, how do you do that? But you're just young. You're just a whippersnapper, so you can do that. I know Miss Crystal, she's probably 28, maybe. So.
Hi,
Yeah.
sorry.
Hi, you left me here all alone and it got so quiet. I'm going, holy crap, it's quiet. I'm losing
I
it.
had a phone call.
I gotta give you grief.
My house phone is ringing.
Oh, okay.
Oh.
I wish I had a landline. Because if I did, that would give me an excuse to buy all kinds of vintage phones.
Oh, I have all kinds of phones. I have like a hamburger phone. I have one of those like gas pump phones. I used to have a clear phone, but the lightning struck the house and ruined it.
Really? I would like to get one of those ones like on the Andy Griffith, to pick up the receiver and you're talking to the other one.
Oh yeah. But well, we have to have a line for our internet because it's a phone company, And if you don't have a home phone, it costs ridiculous amount of money to have internet.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like but if you have a phone, it's only like 100 and something. Well, I like having a land phone because we don't get service out here anyways. So.
Right. Yeah, it's ready to go. Ship that off when Caroline gets home. That is that. So how long have we been on? Is it justifiable to have an intermission? Let's see where we're at.
I don't know.
Photo camera. So I'm gonna go unlock that door for Caroline. I'm gonna grab some coffee. Right back.
I started my coffee back up.
Laptop over here. We'll put it on the yellow long one for a second. I won't be that long, but
So has everybody got a lot of stuff listed today? Ourselves?
right back.
Hey. Oh my goodness. I had my microphone muted. I always do that. Come here, Kim. Come here. But what was I saying? I do energy drinks. Come here. Come here. Oh, Bubba. They raised the prices at your Goodwill? Oh, I am too. Life of Kimberly. I am so lost when it comes to brand. Plus, I live in Kansas and we just don't have a lot of stuff. I just started clothes this year, selling clothing. And I just do it mostly on Poshmark though, and then I sell everything else on eBay. But that's cool. You found a new spot. is Maui. Yeah, I love the bins too. But I do get a fun. Are they mean? You know, the first place I went was to the bin was in Colorado because I was visiting a friend there, and she's like, "Oh, we're at the bins. You can come on down and meet us there when we arrived." She's like, "You'll love it." But it wasn't in Denver. It was in Colorado Springs. And of course, we're on vacation, so we had shoved our car full of stuff when we were there. It's over there. You're persistent. Does it have a camera? Yes. Camera. I'll be right back.
Yeah, come back.
Alright.
All right. Get productive, guys. And these hard goods are not going to do it, so we're just going to start throwing up clothes up on the wall and just start banging through some stuff because we need to. We haven't got much done yet today. So we're going to go and grab this Land's End shirt, throw it on a big hanger, and get it up there. I already pre-pressed these. They were already nice and pressed when they were at the store. And then when she jammed them in the bag, they got all jacked up. So I had to repress them, which is not a big deal. I just threw on a movie and stood in front of the ironing board and went for it. That's one of the things that my mom taught me when I was growing up. By the time I was in 5th grade, I was ironing my own clothes. And by the time 9th grade rolled around, I wouldn't leave the house unless I was pressed. Because by that point, I was already wearing dress pants and dress shirts. I'd wear a suit and shirt to school, to high school. I was that kid. So yeah, ironing's never been an issue, man. I'm thankful my mom taught me young. Okay, looks good. I do not have the chat open, so let me go ahead and close this. Intermission. So computer. Okay. Ross, Todd still selling stuff on eBay, so you might want to come and look before I donate to Reach. Oh my gosh. So I just got a message from my father-in-law's cousin. He's a farmer as well. Exactly, Marty. My Levi's, back in the day in the 80s, we had creases down the front of our Levi's. So Ross is a farmer, and he says, Todd, still selling stuff on eBay? If so, you might want to come and look before I donate to Reach, that thrift store. At the farm. Okay. I will head over there after Caroline gets home. Because he has some cool stuff, man, out there on the farm. Freezing. Yep. Exactly. Your dad's old school, Joanna. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. Caroline. Okay. So we're gonna head over to Ross's house. His farmstead is about probably 5 miles away from my house. He's just outside of town. And last time I went over there, he gave me just some really cool old stuff. Old stuff. One of the things was this vintage bread box that I now use to put my laptop on, and I have stuff like shipping stuff inside of it. Some weird system with the socks. That's awesome. 2 dots under the toes. Maybe that means it's his left sock. One's left and one's the right. What a nice guy, Todd. Who? Why? What? It's gonna be fun. Maybe I should just record it and just knowing that it's gonna take forever to upload, but that's okay. You guys are going to kick out of it, I think, to see me out at the farm. Or someone's farm. My father-in-law, he's got, are you guys familiar with Red Wing pottery? It's made in Red Wing, Minnesota, and it's very expensive stuff. And at one point, I sold this little tiny, it was called a refrigerator. What the hell was it? What the heck was it? I don't know. It was some kind of little refrigerator, looked like a little bowl, about that big. And I sold it for $111. But it had a hairline crack in it, so the guy returned it, and then I relisted it and sold it for $55, even with the crack. My father-in-law's got these 10-gallon huge huge. I don't even know what the heck they are, man. But they're made out of that red
Come
wing
on,
stuff, and those
get up there.
$100. Yeah, we've got a couple of them, and they're just sitting out there in one of the Quonsets out in the dirt. And he said they've been there for 30 years. I'm like, that's crazy, Paul, because those are like money sitting there in the dirt outside. But he's a farmer; he's got cash, so just something he's always seen on his farm. And it's no big deal to him, but to me, I almost fell out of my head.
Sorry. Oh my.
Oh, I'd let your dog bark, man. He's just trying to talk. That's all they're doing is talking. I think it's great. That's why I talk back to him.
Sorry. Oh my.
Oops. Oh, I'd let your dog bark, man. He's just trying to talk. Shut up, Tut. There, how cute he is. He's wild. Holy crazy. Crazy puppy. So it doesn't look like I'm gonna get a whole heck of a lot much done because I'm gonna get ready to go to Ross's house. Caroline should be home. She gets off school in 5 minutes. So I'm just gonna sit here and chat with you guys. So this really wasn't a very good working live show, but that's okay. It happens. Some days I crush a whole bunch of pictures out. Sometimes I just chase my tail. That's all right. I've still got more than enough pictures on here that after I go do what I got to do, I can come home, sit down, and just list.
That's
But
good.
I thought I'd come. Yeah, I always have pictures on my phone. But I wanted to be live today. So yeah. When you get back,
I got 3 things drafted, I think. Not very many. Are you going live again when you get back?
I don't know. See, I'll have to see how I feel, or see what's going on with Caroline and whatever.
Yeah. I might go live again after this. We'll see. Depends how the dogs are being. Good grief, Kimchi. He is full of it today. It's all been rainy all day, so they're kind of restless.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think I could go out in public, like to the park or to the library and list. I'd get too sidetracked looking around.
I used to list at the library.
Yeah. There's a library right down the street, but no, I just Bluetooth or Chromecast to my TV, and I'll put on. What really works best is like an audiobook, Catching Fire or whatever.
Yeah, I can listen to videos and stuff on the way, like when I'm listing, but I seem to get more done when it's complete. I hardly ever do that. So, here, Kim.
Does sell on eBay. And if you guys haven't checked her stuff out, go check out her channel, man. When you have time, she does some cool cooking stuff. And I don't know, I liked it. Just it was one random night that I just laid there and watched her bake apples for a couple hours. It's cool. All right, guys. Well, I think I'm going to shut it down. I'm going to go fire up the car, let it warm up a little bit.
Okay. See you later. I'm going to go let my dogs out.
Okay. Sounds good. Thank you, everyone, for being here. Marty, Joanna, and everybody that was here present, past, and beyond. I will see you guys sooner than later, I'm sure of it. And you guys have a great day. I'll talk to you soon. Shut down all these windows. Out of here.